Hello and welcome! This is Mouse Gunner, and we're back with some more Civilization 6, returning to my Mouseazuma playthrough where I play as the Aztec Empire. And recently, the Congo has declared war on me, and in the last video I had a little bit of confusion using the city range strike. I was clicking on the icon and I wasn't getting it to work, but it seems like you just have to have the button press just be right. It helps if I zoom in a little bit, but it looked like that time I got it to work okay. Maybe you have to select the city, then select the button. I'm not exactly sure, but now we're getting it to work, so we might as well hit the guys that we can hit here. Alright, well, that's pretty much the end of the turn, but there are some moves I want to do here. So, first thing I'd like to do is I'd like to grab some reinforcements here. I'm going to take the archers from this city, as well as I think the archers from this city. It's going to leave the city open to attack, but I think it is worth it. Hopefully we can use these archers to slow the guys down. This is a pretty dangerous situation, though, nonetheless. Let's come on over here. Luckily, being in the city, I can get that river cross bonus, no problem. And another thing I think I'm going to do here is I think I'm going to move these guys. I may have oh yeah, I've got a great opportunity here. It looks like I might be able to kill these guys. Now, it still is a risk to do this because it puts me into open terrain. And I probably will get attacked by the city as well as maybe this unit. So it's possible I might lose this unit. But I think if I keep them here, for sure I'm going to lose them. Because there's just too many units here. I can get bombarded by the city. There's 4 units that can attack me. The catapult can hit me. I don't think I'm likely to survive. But here I can at least take out a unit and be happy with that situation. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, here's crossing the fingers that we don't lose this unit in the end of the turn. I think that's everything I want to... Oh, actually, no, there's another thing I thought about doing that I am going to do, and that's the utilization of my workers here. I realize there's a lot of improvements that I have to do that I haven't been doing. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to just take this worker and move them out so that if they capture the city, they're not going to take this worker too. So let's move the worker over here so we can get them to escape. And the rest of the workers, I'm going to wake up and I'm going to have them start working on some improvements here. So we'll have this worker cross the river over here. We'll have this worker cross the river over here so we can build this lumber mill. And then over here, we'll have this worker move over into these woods. So again, we can build these lumber mills. Then we've got a worker over here that I guess I can send down here because there's a lot of improvements to build over here. And this guy only has 1 charge left. So let's go ahead and do that move. Just make sure there's not something I'm forgetting here. Okay, it looks like we're pretty much good to go. So let's go ahead and go into the next turn. I'm going to focus everything over here on the Congo, hoping, fingers crossed, that we don't lose the Aztec Swordman, as he is experienced. I don't want to lose an experienced unit. All right, let's go ahead on to the next turn. All right, so here comes some units crossing the river. There's the bombardment from the city I expected to happen. A little bit of damage there. Looks like it. So, fortunately, we didn't get attacked here. Alright, so the scout. Oh, we can claim a great person. That's cool. I'm going to go ahead and cross the river here, though, with the scout. We also have a message over here. What does this say? City needs food. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at that. So, Valletta over here needs food. Probably just how I have the citizens set up. I don't have this unit, for instance, is working on just production, so we're probably going to have to switch that up. But I'm going to have some improvements done here in a second. So let's do the improvements. So I'm going to build the lumber mill here. Give us a eureka moment. We're going to build a lumber mill over here. Alright. And over here, we're going to move this guy over. Let's take a look at this city now. Hey, no. Okay, so if we come over here, manage our citizens. I would actually prefer it if that guy worked over there. There we go. That should be enough food, I'm hoping. I mean, it's better than nothing, and we get a little bit more production out of it. So we get our wonder continuing to be built. Let's go ahead and see about this great person here. So, looks like... Alright, so... Can't do anything with this guy. I'm assuming the era here, Renaissance era, we're not in that, right? We're in the medieval era. We can't recruit this guy either. I do see a button over here that says recruit. As a matter of fact, that's the only character I see that on. It is the appropriate era, so it looks like we just got a particular type, because it looks like there's different types here of great people. So I guess we go ahead and recruit. It looks like we have another option here, though, pass. Let's see, passing. If you do not want to recruit the person, you can save the great person points for a future opportunity. Passing costs 24 points, though. All right, you know what? We're not going to do that. I'd like to just recruit the person, so they'll show up in my capital. What do they do? Gain 100 faith. This holy site's districts. Faith adjacency bonus provides science as well. That sounds pretty good. Let's go ahead and recruit them. We get a Eureka out of the deal. So they were a great scientist, right? Looks like they can do something in a holy site, and by judging from their text that we read, that kind of makes sense. Let's just double check here. See if they don't do anything else, because I honestly don't know. In past games... Oop, it helped us if you spell great right. There we go, great scientist. Alright, so each great scientist has unique abilities when activated. Visit the Great People panel to learn more and track your progress. Alright, so we already kind of saw what that was. We have a button here. Gain 100 faith. Alright, so that's what we already read. And it looks like, again, we're going to go to the holy site, and yeah, must be completed on a holy site. So let's go ahead and do that. Because it didn't seem like they do anything else according to what the Civilopedia said. So we'll go ahead and activate them. So it gives us a science bonus as well as the faith bonus here. Alright, so that's pretty cool. And we get 100 faith. There we go. Alright, pretty cool. What do we got here? Choose production. So we built a holy site in our capital. We could build a shrine, which should only take a few turns, but I think maybe getting a combat unit would be a good idea. So 2 turns for that. Yeah, definitely we'll do that. All right, so let's go on to units that need orders. We've got our catapult here. You're going to move over here and give me a lumber mill. Warrior, you can move on. I'm going to have to wake these guys up and get them moving. Catapult, you can cross. Move the chariot here. And then move this guy. So we just have him woken up, so we know he's going to be moved. We'll skip this guy. Okay, worker. This guy's going to be a problem. Unescorted, he could attack my worker pretty much no matter which way I go. So I guess we'll try and go the long way. Because if I come this way, it'll be a lot harder to escort. I think. I mean, I'm going to have military units coming through this way anyway. So if we go this way, we might be able to meet up with them and kind of maybe piggyback off of them. Okay, so we're not going to be able to get in range this turn, but maybe next turn this will pay off. The worker we want to keep running. We'll put him on top of this area here. Maybe we'll build a farm as we move. This archer... If I move him here, he should be okay. Although we do prevent the swordsman from possibly retreating. But yeah, I'll put the archer here. Ideally, I'd like them in the woods for the best defense. But I'd also like them to be in range next turn. Okay, swordsman I think we need to retreat with. And we can't retreat there because we've already done that. If I retreat here, I could possibly be attacked, but we'll probably pepper this guy with arrows, so his attack will be less effective. So I'm going to go ahead, move over here, and then maybe we'll fortify here and get some health back. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and do my ranged attack here. We only have one valid target, so we're just going to hit this guy. It does look like he has combat bonus when defending against range, so it's going to be tough to deal with this guy, but he's the only valid target, so we'll hit him. And the idea here is just delay these guys as long as I can until we get our military units over. If we lose the city, we lose the city. Not a whole lot I can do about that. Let's move over here. Okay, it looks like we've got a dead end. Alright, so is that everybody I could move? So it doesn't let me know if I've got this here or not. Alright, so let's just confirm. Yeah, I think you might have to select the city first, then do it. Alright, well, in any case, again, we're going to have that problem, but as we do damage, the more effective we'll be. And heck, if you can do damage, why not? Now, the problem is the catapult. Now, the catapult right now I don't think can hit me. It may take a little while for it to be able to hit me. In any case, let's go ahead and go on to the next turn here. Yeah. I'm keeping an eye on the Congo in particular, making sure they're not up to anything. Oh, the catapult moved further than I expected to. Probably the road did that. So that might be a problem right now. Impressed with your unique culture and your people are developing. Your people are... Alright. That's fine. Okay, so... Now we have a little bit of a problem here.
We're all apprentices in a craft where no one ever becomes a master.
Okay, so we've unlocked the industrial zone. So we've got tech. We might as well do that now. What do we want to get here? Oh, we've got stirrups. Education have bonuses. I don't know if knights... Wait a second. Knights don't require horses? Just double check that. Oh yeah, knights require iron, not horses. I was actually avoiding this because I didn't think that we would be able to use it because we don't actually have horses. But now I see that it's iron, and we have at least 2 units of iron, yeah. I'm hoping that we'll be able to do that. Alright, so let's go ahead and do that. It's only a few turns. I don't know if that will help any of our units upgrade. Not sure. Well, in any case, we have the archer here. So I'm going to move the archer in behind the soldier. So they can get a good shot here. And we've got a shot on a couple different units. We can hit the unit that's already damaged, or we can hit a new unit. Both of these guys have bonuses to range combat. I wonder if that's just the attribute of these guys. I think the better move here is to actually hit the guy that's full strength, because when you hit a guy that's full strength, you weaken his attack abilities. So I think that's a good idea. So we'll go ahead and hit this guy. Do minimal damage, but it's at least something. We're here. Why don't we go ahead and build a farm while we're here? And then our scout has reached a dead end. We'll just confirm that it's a dead end. It is. All right, so we'll skip you over for now. So I guess that scout's just going to have to sit where it is unless I can get some kind of diplomatic deal. I think I'm going to start moving this worker over to my capital because there's plenty of things I can improve over there. I'm worried a little bit about this soldier here. But we'll at least start the movement. You did an improvement. I guess you can come over here and build a farm. Oh, there's somebody standing there. I was like, why can't you move? All right, we'll do a lumber mill here. I guess you're just gonna be skipped for now. All right. That guy hasn't moved yet. Shouldn't be able to get me if I move here. And then we'll hopefully be able to use these guys as protection, maybe. As they cross. I think I'm gonna go ahead and have this guy rest. Because we're going to have a bottleneck here. I think. Or it doesn't really matter if I move the guy or not. You are going to go ahead and do a lumber mill. Well, I could move him in to this space and then next turn rest him. Yeah, let's do that. I might get more health by resting in my own territory. I don't know, to be honest with you, exactly how that works. Okay, so our scout. Alright, so we've got something going on over here. I want to see exactly what that something is. So I'm going to move over here. And looks like a city. I don't want to get hit by its bombardment. If I move there, I will. So let's just move over here. Okay, speaking of bombardment, we can now hit the catapult. I think that's probably the prime target here. We want to be able to take the catapult out if we can. So let's do that. I don't think I'll be able to, but we'll try. And then let's do the city bombard here. Yeah, just barely. I could finish it off with the archer, but those are very experienced archers. I don't want to risk them because they could be attacked pretty heavily here. So we'll hit these guys. More than likely, we'll be able to take them out next turn. They might run, though, which if they do, that's not the end of the world. I mean, honestly, I think I've succeeded in a way if I manage that. Okay, so I'm thinking about just backing up one space and shooting these guys is probably my best option. Again, I could move here and shoot these guys. I don't think that's wise, though, so I'm just going to back up. We're kind of in open terrain, which isn't the best for defense, but if we shoot these guys, we'll weaken them. And I don't know. They're pretty powerful units, so they might be able to kill an archer in one go. I really don't know. These guys might be able to kill my warrior if I keep him here. But at the same time, if I don't make a stand, I don't make a stand. So we'll go ahead and fortify. And we're going to need to skip you. Okay, so we've got our warriors that we're moving along here. I'm going to take the path that gets me closest. Okay. Looks like we're good to go now. For the turn, I don't think I'm missing anything. So let's go ahead. I'm going to keep an eye over here. I am worried about this warrior, but if they die, they didn't die in vain. They'll probably do pretty heavy damage to 2 units. I didn't consider the fact the catapult can hit them. So that might have been a bit of an oversight. So they may be killed this turn. We'll see. Alright, so these units actually backed up. So that's actually what we wanted to see. And then the catapult, I'm assuming, is going to attack here. Who they're going to attack, I don't know. No, they didn't. Very interesting. Okay, so we have a combat unit that's actually coming after my scout here. But I have faith that the scout will be able to outrun them because of his ability to move through forest. So he's here, so I don't want to move there because then I'd just be attacked. So I'm going to move... Oh, no. I didn't mean to click on that person. There we go. Okay, we can choose production. Let's go ahead and do that. So we probably just finished a warrior. I think at this point I'm okay to go ahead and build the shrine. The warrior we're going to have come through this way. Okay, now we have to decide what to do here. Well, first we have our range attack. We're going to try and finish off the catapult here, because that is obviously a unit we need to take out. There we go. And we're going to use... I think at this point, I just keep backpedaling with my archers and just peppering these guys. I think that is obviously a wise move. With these archers, I'm probably going to move them into cover, because they can't shoot anything this turn. Alternatively, I could move them over here, but I don't think there is a guarantee that I'll be able to shoot through the city. In any case, I am going to move the archers back one space, as I mentioned. And then we're going to hit these guys with a range attack. And just, you know, again, keep peppering them. So, this, I believe... Oh, you know what? I don't think this... I think this is open terrain. So I may be able to move here and shoot. If that fails, then, you know, all well. It was, you know, worth trying. But there we go. Yeah, we can shoot these guys. So who do we shoot? Well, I figure we shoot both units here. Because they both have the same cover bonuses and everything. But again, weakening units is key here. Now, there's a battering ram I just noticed. Alright, I think I'm going to have you hang out in the city for now. Alright, so we're going to have our warrior here soon that can possibly protect the worker. I'm going to move over here so that we can cross the river. Okay, now we can move over and do the farm improvement. And at this point, that will exhaust this worker. Alright, good stuff. Let's take a look here. We are working the lumber mill space, so that's good. Is there a tile I'm working? I'm thinking about clicking off of that and, yeah, working there. That'll give me more production. Okay, and then this worker... I guess we just send back to the city. It's good to, you know, keep maybe one worker around. Okay, we've got troops to continue to move. All right, at this point, because of the bottleneck, we're just going to have that guy rest. You are going to move here. You are going to cross the river. And then you are going to move in there. And we're going to use... and then you can just be skipped. We're going to use the catapult. We can't move the worker as far as I would like, but we'll use the catapult as cover here. And we'll skip you. Now, I don't know. In theory, if this guy was going to attack me, he could have attacked me now. So I'm going to move here. And maybe be able to cross over anyway. Not sure if this is the right course of action or not. We're going to do it. I really don't want to be at war with the Arabian Empire. If I can avoid it, but only so much you can do. Okay, so that's everybody moved. We do have the city bombardment, which we don't want to miss out on. I'm going to hit a unit that doesn't have a cover bonus, like this guy, because that would do more damage, because that guy has +3 for cover. This guy doesn't, so we'll go ahead and hit him. We did damage to a couple different units. Again, trying to weaken them. So let's go ahead and go on to the next turn. We're pretty much good. Okay. This guy might attack me. Yeah, there we go. I have faith he won't be able to finish me off. Okay, coming in and attacking my soldier. Pretty heavy damage there. But we've got a promotion available, so we'll take that. That'll heal him up. Something happened somewhere.
In peace, one is despoiled by mercenaries. In war, by one's enemies.
Okay, so we got the mercenary thing. So we've got the 50% discount on upgrades, which I think I'm going to take at this point, because I can upgrade my archers to crossbowmen. I don't know if that's wise to do now, because I need them for fighting, but I definitely think that we're going to be taking that rather than the 50% production bonus. Even though the 50% production bonus is helping me quite a bit getting soldiers. You know what, honestly? I might just hold on to that. But what did we get? Honestly, I don't think I'm going to change anything right now. But, you know, it was worth getting the policy while we could. Alright, I'm going to take the scout and put them here, I think. Then we'll move over there, maybe somewhere. Okay, we can choose a civic. Let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so we just gained the mercenaries. I'm thinking we do civil service now because we have a bonus to it. Alright. So, what I can do is I can just keep backpedaling and shooting these guys. I have faith that if we keep doing that, we'll eventually get to a point where they're damaged enough that they won't just kill me. At least that's the hope. So, again, gonna backpedal here and just shoot them. I could have the possibility of upgrading these guys to crossbowmen, and maybe that would have been the wise move. All right, so, swordsmen, go ahead and do your promotion, because that will heal you. And heck, it will make you more, you know, powerful as well. I'm thinking of taking this, the battle cry, right now, because that would be pretty good, I think. And he's full health. Okay, and now we have to deal with all this nonsense. So the battering ram is going to be a problem for the attack on the city. And again, we might lose the city here. Oh, we got an envoy. We might as well do that. What we got here? Need more housing where? Need more housing in this city. Well, if we lose the city, it doesn't really matter. And we already know about the wonder. Okay, what's I going to do? I don't know. Let's just do the envoy thing, I guess, is probably what I was going to do. So we have an envoy here. What is Buenos Aires quest? Trigger the Eureka moment for military engineering technology. Okay. And then I think I'm going to go ahead and put one into Carthage here, because I'd like to get towards this. And what is their quest? Their quest is what? Oh, that's unlikely. And then Buenos Aires was that, and Hong Kong was Horsemen, which we're not going to probably likely do. We might even miss out on that quest altogether. Alright, well, I'm going to put it in Carthage, just because I'd like the bonuses here. And then we'll confirm. Okay, unit needs orders. I'm actually going to stay away from the combat zone for right now, because I'd like to move other things first. So, worker, come on over, because this soldier is going to be moving across. You know what, I'm just going to do that, because it's just going to keep hopping me back over here. Alright, so who do we want to hit here? I don't think I can actually technically take out the battering ram unless I... Oh, we can get a promotion here. Is the promotion worth not having an attack this turn? Not sure that's the correct move. I think we continue to hit units that are adjacent to me with the hopes that we can limit their combat strength and hopefully... and their abilities to attack me effectively. So we're going to hit these guys. And then I could have focused on these guys and maybe killed them. But again, I think the strategy here is to weaken guys that are nearby me so that we slow down their advance. Because if they don't have effective combat strength, they're not going to attack. Okay, so this worker, I think, is just going to hang out for the meantime. So you go ahead and sleep. Alright, so we can cross over here. So I'm going to do that. And you are going to come up this way. I mean, they're getting there. It's slow. Eventually we'll get to a road, though, which will help. Go ahead and move the chariot up this way. Move this guy over here, and then we'll move this guy over here. So you got a little bit of healing. And then you can move into your own territory. And we're going to go ahead and skip you. And I think the idea was to just sleep there. Okay, and you are going to cross over. And then we've got this guy over here who's going to cross the river. And we just have the scout come over this way. I might have them hide in the woods somewhere or sit on top of the hill where they get a nice defensive bonus. In any case, I think that's a good point to go ahead and put a cut in the video. We're going to have our city bombardment that we're going to do somewhere. In any case, I hope you guys have enjoyed. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.